What is up, everybody? This is Hawaiian Air 2121. Today we're going to have a Houston Hobby International Airport update. There's going to be a couple new models in this airport update, as well as tons of GSC, some people, as you can see in the back over there, actually to the lower hand of your screen. And without further ado, yeah, let's just get straight into this airport update. There's a lot to see. So starting us off for today's airport update, we have the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 and the Canyon Blue livery with winglets. This is a recent new arrival at the airport, and this plane is getting some catering on board for a flight out to Phoenix Sky Harbor. Next up in all of its might and glory is this GeminiJets Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the new Heart livery. This is the one and only Southwest Airlines Heart livery with winglets, without the split skimmer winglets actually. GeminiJets has only made this one, and surprisingly, I found it. I'm so happy to finally have it in my collection. Been wanting it for years. But anyway, this plane is getting some heavily catering. It's getting some luggage on board, and just got its fuel for flights out to Sacramento, California. Over here we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the new Heart livery. This plane is taxiing out of its gate. It's begun its final boarding, and it's taxiing out of its gate for flights out to Chicago O'Hare. Waiting for the Southwest Airlines 737-800 to taxi out of its gate, here's a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 by Aero Classics models, and this plane is just arriving at the airport from a flight from New York LaGuardia International Airport. Up next, we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the Freedom 1 special livery. This plane is boarding up its crew, as well as getting some fuel on board for a flight out to Las Vegas McCarran International Airport. Just parking at the gate and getting some luggage on board for its next flight, here's a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the Heart 1 special livery. And this plane is plans to fly out to, we will say, West Palm Beach, Florida in approximately 2 hours. Here's a fairly new Southwest Airlines model, a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Missouri 1 special livery. And as we can see, the passengers are boarding up on the plane for a flight out to Baltimore Thurgood International Airport. Up next, we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Canyon Blue livery. This plane is deboarding its passengers as it just arrived at the airport from a flight from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And over here we have another Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800. This plane is getting some catering on board for a flight out to Orlando MCO and will depart the gate in approximately 45 minutes after boarding. Here's a really nice shot of one of my favorite Southwest Airlines models, the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the California 1 special livery. This plane is being tugged out of its gate for a flight out to Dallas Love Field, a quick flight out to Dallas Love Field as it's being taxied out of its gate. And over here, taxiing out to the runway, here's a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Lone Star 1 special livery. This plane is taxiing out of the runway for a flight out to Atlanta, Georgia. Here's a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 with split skimmers. It's boarding up its passengers and catering for a flight out to Salt Lake City. Last for this concourse, here's a Southwest Airlines 737-700 in the Colorado 1 special livery. And as we can see, it's getting some luggage on board for a flight out to Long Beach, California. Here's a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 without winglets. Unfortunately, I couldn't find my split skimmer one with in the Canyon Blue livery, so this one will do. And this plane is getting some catering on board for a flight out to Denver, Colorado. Over here is the Southwest Airlines 737-700 in the Maryland 1 special livery. This plane is just arriving at the gate from a flight from Albuquerque, Sunport, New Mexico. The last of the Southwests, here's a Southwest Airlines MAX 8 getting some crew and catering on board for a flight out to Savannah, Georgia. And arriving at the airport from a flight from Las Vegas McCarran International Airport, here's an Allegiant Airlines Airbus A320-200, and it's currently getting some fuel and catering. And as we can see in the back, the passengers are actually going to be boarding this American Airlines E170 for a flight out to Miami International Airport. Then we have an American Eagle E145, and the passengers are boarding up the plane for a flight out to Los Angeles International Airport. Getting heavily catered with luggage, here's a Delta E170, a Delta Connection E170, and this plane is getting some luggage on board, as well as first passengers for a flight out to Salt Lake City. And in the back, taxiing out to the runway, here's a Delta Airlines, or Delta Connection rather, CRJ900 in the 30 years Comair special livery, and this plane is taxiing out for a flight out to Los Angeles International Airport, or LAX. Over here is a Delta Connection CRJ900 with plans to fly out to Atlanta, Georgia. It's currently getting some fuel and catering on board. Just arriving at the airport, here's a Frontier Airlines Airbus A320neo, and this plane is deboarding its crew. It's also going to be getting some luggage off the plane and to the baggage claim of the terminal, and this Frontier A320neo has just arrived at the airport from a flight from Denver, Colorado. And the last plane of today's airport update, here's a JetBlue A320 and the with Sharklets and the Blueberry's tail. This plane is getting some catering on board for a flight out to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's airport update. News to the channel is that please follow my Instagram page. You will see tons of new projects that I'm going to be doing, including LAX and JFK, as I will be doing those two airports over the summer of 2023. In addition, Newark Liberty International Airport updates and Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport updates will be continued on this series. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's airport update. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and have a great day.